Welcome back to Butterfly Soup. We are gonna load our game. If it'll stop lagging, we're gonna load our game. Here we go. So, I think we finished off while we were at the baseball game with Dia and Min? That's her name. It's been a second since I played this, so I might forget every voice and everyone's name. So let's talk to Min. I like her. She got cool pants. Let's talk to her. Min. Yeah? Oh. Wow. What a riveting conversation we're having. Never mind. Let's talk to Jun. Junsu. Never mind. Okay. Wow, I'm a really great conversationalist, aren't I? I guess we'll look at this. The batter hit the ball. It pops up foul. Is that bad? It's coming towards us. Dia catches the ball in the popcorn bucket. Whoa! I got so lucky. Yeah! Oh, what a queen. Girl after my own heart. I love yelling. Wow, Dia, that was so cool! You're so cool! Dia fishes the ball out of the half-emptied tub. I better give this to Jen or Min. My parents think I went to study at Noelle's house. It'd be too suspicious to bring a baseball back. Min sits back down. Apparently, she had gotten up at some point to jump around and scream. Me in school. Me all the time. She still looks really odd. Thanks! Hmm? For what? Existing. Me. Aw, me and all my friends. Ooh, what's this hand do? Eat popcorn. I want to talk to Min. Min! Yeah? I want to give her the baseball, because she's my boo. Dia holds out the baseball. Dia holds the baseball out to Min. Can I really have it? I'll treasure it forever. If anyone else touches it, I'll kill them. That's way too extreme. It's a big deal, though. Then we'll always have something to remember you by. Is she about to die? Is she gonna die? Don't kill her, Jen. I don't know. She shook, too. What do you mean, remember me by? Oh, they're moving. That makes it sound like I'm gonna die or something. See, that's what I said. Junseo looks alarmed by Dia's response. I liked the noise it made. Are they about to Pokemon battle? Did Min not tell you? Tell me what? Shut the hell your mouth! You tell him, Min. What the heck? It's nothing! Fuck the shut up! Yeah. Thanks, Yoda. Min gets up and runs for it. Min! I've gotta go after her. Dia chases Min up the steps and down the concourse they arrive through. Min! Dia grabs the back of Min's hoodie. Min loses her balance and face plants onto the carpet. This looks like a convention center where we had MomoCon. Are you okay? We're moving away. I don't know what to do with it. Just have like the question marks. Where? To Florida. Tomorrow. Tomorrow? So sudden. It wasn't sudden. I've known for a long time. I tried everything to stop it. I even threatened Dad with a knife. I can't believe it failed. Violence is always the answer. Yes, definitely. Don't take advice from this game. Violence is not the answer. Please don't go out and kill people. that's all the way across the country. Where are they, California? There's nothing there except old people. No, alligators live there too. I saw an Animal Planet. Yes, dear. So this is it? This is it. Sorry. But that's not fair. I can't even send letters because my parents hate you so much. How could they hate this girl? She's got an epic Hot Wheels flip. What an icon. I won't see you the rest of my life. That's a little dramatic. Hey, just because I'm moving doesn't mean we'll ever meet again. We'll never meet again. If I want to see you and you want to see me, eventually it'll end up happening again, right? How do you know? I just know. That's not easy. Then, because... Also, I had a lot of people tell me, after the first one of these went up, I had a couple of my friends tell me that my voice for Min sounded like Jacksepticeye's voice for Undyne. And honestly, that's all I could ever want in my life. So, I'm okay with it. And if it does sound like Undyne, I mean, she kind of reminds me of Undyne. Like, yeah, let's fuck shit up. Kill people. So, I mean, they're kind of similar characters.
Suddenly, Min seizes Dia's arm. She looks like she's had an epiphany.
If you say our names together, it sounds like Diamond.
Why is that relevant right
What? Like Diamond. Diamond. See? It's even more like it if you say your name wrong, like Dia instead of Dia. I'm not saying my name wrong just to make it sound like Diamond. But it's more equal like that. My name got cut in half to make it work, so I had to sacrifice something too. I already call you Min. No one says Dia. The substitute teacher does. The substitute teacher sucks. Ugh, get it, Queen. How did you even think of this? I was checking if our names sounded like anything good together, like baseball. How could it possibly sound like baseball? Our parents would have had to name us base and ball. I know. But still, it's pretty cool that we match it all, right? And it's even baseball related. The universe is saying we're meant to be together. Me when I like a girl. Whoa, I guess she's right. We'll meet again, no matter what. I'll bet you $100. Wait, but how are you gonna give me the 100 if you lose? Huh? I just will. No, but if you're able to meet me, that means you won the bet. What? Technically, I guess? There's nothing technical about it. You just straight up wouldn't pay me.
There's a long silence.
She still doesn't get it. Never mind. It's okay. Yeah, whatever. You know what I mean. The point is, this isn't the end. I won't give up if you don't give up. Okay? Okay. I won't give up if you don't give up. And if an alligator attacks you, go for the eyes. No, go for the jugular. God, dear, you know nothing. Okay. 5 years later. 9th grade. I'm in 9th grade. Okay, that's fine. I have to get ready for school.
Dia hits her alarms. Alarms? Multiple. And flops face first into bed. Me. Dia's morning routine includes lying in bed for 10 minutes, thinking about how tired she is. Me. Oh my god, Dia and I are the same person. Do it. Just do it! Do what? What are we doing?
I only got 2 hours of sleep. No, I don't want to get up.
10 minutes pass like this. Once the allotted time is up, Dia unenthusiastically peels herself off the mattress and stands. After stretching for a few moments, she starts getting ready for school.
My classmate Akarsha messaged me. Oh, I know who that is. Jade cosplayed her. I know, Akarsha. Check your computer. Why does it give me an option if I only have one option? Hey! Hey, Dia! I haven't seen this person yet, so I don't know what the voice I'd give him. Hey! Hey! What? Dia, you like Pringles, right? I like Pringles. I mean, they're not my favorite. Why am I thinking this is a hard choice? Yeah, I like Pringles. Yeah, why? Go outside. She looks unamused.
Dia goes outside.
Thanks, narrator.
There's a lone Pringle sitting on the ground.
Aw, it's me. I'm the lone Pringle. Hey! Sup, homie? This is Akarsha. She's the kind of person who doesn't give pencils back. Me. You know when you become friends with someone just because you have to see them so much? Yeah, that's us. My parents are always saying I should be more outgoing like her, but, like, that's something I can just change. Hey, Dia, you know what's the best weed? It's when I'm weed you!
Oh, she's very unamused. She doesn't like weed joke. Dia briskly begins walking away without her.
Aw, you're no fun. Have it your way, Burger King. Is she calling her Burger King? Is she just stating that there's a Burger King nearby? I want to assume that she's calling her Burger King, because Burger King would be an awesome nickname. Hey, Dia! Did you know that your eye has something called immune privilege? This basically means that the outside of your eye prevents your immune system from knowing about the inside of your eye. If it didn't, your immune system would destroy your eyes. That doesn't sound right. I don't believe you. Why not? Because you lie to me all the time. Noelle said not to trust you no matter what. Wait, what? When? When we first met you this year, after you accused her of being a robot with artificially implanted human emotions. Hey, she got annoyed when I pressed a magnet to her head. That means she's a replicant, and it was messing with her circuits. Check me. No, she was annoyed because you pressed a magnet to her head. Aw, come on! I was just trying to make a good first impression. Oh, she's like, oh, come on. What's a girl to do? Not that. Poor me. No one feels sorry for you. I like Akarsha, she's cool.
There's a bunch of adults dressed in yellow at the intersection waving signs.
What is that? They're trying to take away gay marriage. Gay marriage is allowed? Dude, it's been legal for a few years now. Oh, he wasn't paying attention. Sure you know. Sign-toting man.
Protect marriage! Yes, on Prop 8! Marriage equals one man and one woman!
And one side chick, am I right?
A smiling woman with a baby strapped to her back brandishes her sign as Dia and Akarsha walk past. It says, I
heart my gay brother. Still yes on 8. What kind of cognitive dissonance? Hey, Dia. Would you eat a tiny 2-inch person alive for $100 million? I'd eat him. Yeah.
Dia nods.
Dang, you wouldn't feel bad at all? You realize he dies? But he's only 2 inches tall. He's still a real dude, man. What are you, some kind of short people hater? This is on a whole nother level from short. His brain must be the size of a pea. Dude, imagine, what if you were the tiny guy? If I were him, I'd go into a total panic. I would scream and squirm. I wouldn't want to get eaten. Why are we even talking about this? Come on, you're boring. Do you not want to have a fun conversation with that? We made it to school. I should go to my locker first before going to class.
Suddenly, Akasha takes off running.
Where are you going?
Huh? It's pee-pee time.
Can you not say things like that?
Akasha left.
She never takes a day off from being weird. I like Akasha. Whose locker? Go to class. And she said she needed to go to her locker first.
Dia opens her locker.
This is technically both me and Noelle's locker. The school doesn't have enough lockers for everyone, so freshmen share. And they're tiny. I'm always surprised when high schoolers in movies have lockers big enough to fit people inside. Look in Noelle's lunchbox. Look at Rose's. Get your stuff. I want to look in Noelle's lunchbox. What she got to eat?
Dia opens the lunchbox and peers inside. There's a steel thermos and a plastic baggie of grapes.
Grapes!
Dia shovels half the grapes into her mouth before putting the lunchbox back.
Man, that's not cool. Don't steal another homegirl's grapes. Let's look at Rosen. This is Rosen for string instruments. The first time Noelle showed it to me, I tried to eat it.
Can we look at it again?
The Rosen's a nice amber color. It looks like you can eat it, but you can't. Who says you can't? Stick it to the man, Dia! Eat the Rosen. Screw the government!
Dia hefts her books and binders into her backpack.
Alright, I can go to class now. Where's locker? Go to class. Dia, help me!
Oh, what a thing.
It's Noelle. What is it? I can't open this water bottle. Noelle basically has noodles for arms.
Dia takes the bottle out of Noelle's hands and twists the plastic sealed cap open.
Thank you! How are you so weak? It's scary. It's the manufacturer's fault for making these seals so strong. What if you get lost in a desert and find a bottle of water? You'll die because you can't open it. No, I won't. You can open it for me. That's assuming I'm there in the desert with you. I should start charging you a service fee. 25 cents. You wouldn't do that. I'd make $1.25 per week. You can buy cup noodles from the student store.
Noelle sneezes violently.
Don't get too close to me. I probably have the flu. Did you catch what I had last week? Probably. Sorry. This happens a lot because we spend so much time together, and I eat her food. It doesn't help that our immune systems are perpetually weakened from sleep deprivation either. At least you don't have to worry about me being contagious. Are you okay, though? Shouldn't you go home? And what, miss school? I guess that's out of the question. Even when Noelle had the stomach flu in middle school, her parents made her come just for her math and science classes. She was, barely conscious. I had to carry her around because she couldn't get up from her desk. I think she ended up infecting half the school. Where's Akarsha?
It's pee-pee time. It's pee-pee time.
I am not saying that. Okay, never mind. Why do you ask? I secretly sewed a library book security tag into the inside of Akarsha's backpack. So from now on, every time she leaves the library, she'll set off the alarm and have her backpack searched. That's... wow. Well, whatever. We'll have plenty of chances to see.
Noelle's annoying. Ew. I don't like her. I like Akarsha. It's pee-pee time.
Let's go.
A huge mob of kids is packed outside the classroom. They're all looking at a grid of test scores posted on the wall. What? Do schools actually do that? Post test scores, on the wall so everyone can see if you, bombed your test? That seems like a really bad system. It's complete chaos. People are pushing and angling their way to the list with the fervor of believers with the fervor of believers trying to touch Justin's hand.
If I get an A, my parents are throwing away my game. If I get a B, my parents are throwing away my GameCube.
Yikes. That's gotta be an empty threat, right? I'm so good at boy voices.
I wish. They already threw away my cell phone. I'm scared to see what I got on this. I think I failed. Asian failed? Or actually failed? Asian failed. Come on, I'm not that dumb. With enter classroom, talk to classmates. Oh, look at scores. I want to look at the scores and see what we got. This is a list of the top 10 scores across all periods. Noelle aced it. Classic. She used to call me on the phone crying every Christmas because her parents got her math workbooks instead of what she really wanted. By now, she's unbeatable. It's like her tragic superhero origin story. Except instead of a superhero, she's every Asian parent's dream child. No clue how Akarsha managed to get to the second highest score, though. General consensus is that she's cheating, but the teachers have never been able to catch her doing anything. Maybe she's just smart, damn. Stop being so mean to her. So I'll give her the benefit of the doubt. Dia, I've located your ID number. Here. You got a 91.22. Phew, almost failed. Actually, you could have missed one more and still scraped an A-. Considering how many I guessed on, that's still cutting it pretty close. That's scary. I really studied as hard as I could, but even my best almost wasn't good enough. I wonder if I can really get into Stanford or Berkeley like this. Let's talk to our classmate. Yeah, right. Too scary.
Dia, you gotta get out more, girl. Stop being so, boring.
Enter classroom.
That's me! As Dia and Noelle enter the classroom, something bursts out of the cabinet. Woo! Noelle staggers backwards onto an X marked on the floor with duct tape. A garbage can drops from the ceiling.
No!
Ha-ha!
Noelle and Akarsha go through the same variation of this every single day. It's their roundabout way of being friends. Well, well, well. If it isn't my favorite Frenchman, Noelle. Please stop calling me that.
Why are you speaking English, Noelle?
What kind of Frenchman are you? Just because my name is French doesn't mean I'm French.
Oh, I love her. Baguette.
See, this is the problem. Whenever Noelle hears something stupid, she can't just let it slide. She always has to correct it. So Akarsha just keeps acting dumber and dumber on purpose to infinity.
Noelle does an impressive worm-like dance to wriggle out of the garbage bin.
I can't believe you've done this. What happened to our truce? Truce? From yesterday! You agreed to this!
Noelle pulls a sheet of binder paper from her book bag and brandishes it in front of Akarsha's face.
I can't read it. Look! This is your own signature at the bottom. That was her response. Suddenly, I can't read. Akarsha!
Noelle's scream sounds very weird and hoarse from her cold.
What's wrong with your voice today?
That was a weaker yell than normal.
I'm ill. I'm losing my voice. How about I punch you in the throat? It'll displace the mucus. No, it won't! How do you know? Anything's possible. Trust me. I'm here, so I need you. I'm trying. You are the absolute last person I would trust. You worthless scammer. Leave all your problems to me. I'll solve them in a heartbeat. That is unrealistic, and accelerating that fast would destroy you even past your bone structure. Why are you being so mean? I'm just trying to help you. Hitting me isn't helping me! Wow, someone has anger management problems. You gotta slow down and smell the flowers. Appreciate life's miracles. Like me, I'm life's greatest miracle. absolutely disgusting. I feel nauseated just looking at you. I just don't understand. Why is there so much hate in the world? If only we could open our hearts to love, there would be no wars. Peace begins with a smile. Mother Teresa. Noelle is struggling not to break character by laughing.
The bell rings. This concludes Noelle and Akarsha's daily morning Screamfest. It sounds fun. I want to go to Screamfest. The rest of the morning is relatively uneventful.
Guess what? What? No, you gotta guess. You were arrested. What? No. You have a year left to live. What the? Dude, why'd you always gotta jump to the worst the worst possible conclusion? It guarantees that I'm either right or pleasantly surprised. You're a real piece of work, you know that? Whatever, I'll just tell you. Did you guys hear about the new girl who transferred here? Apparently, she's like a delinquent. Heard she knifed someone. She must not be very intelligent. Isn't that exciting? We never get that tape around here. That's true. Everyone here is kind of forced to become a nerd by default. I can't wait to meet her. What for? Do you want to get stabbed, too? Sure, why not? Saves me the trouble of doing it myself. What a queen.
Noelle rolls her eyes and goes back to organizing her fried rice. She's picking out all the sausage bits so Dia can eat her leftovers.
Don't do that. I like being alive at the same time as you.
It seems like they hate each other, though.
That's the sweetest thing you've ever said to me. Really? Then I take it back.
Wow. Noelle slides her thermos across the table at Dia.
Fried rice! Hey, Dia! How many second graders do you think that you could beat up if they came at you in waves of 10, with a 5th grader boss coming in every 5th wave? I feel like I could beat up a lot of second graders. But like the 5th grader, I'm pretty small, so I'm about the size of a 5th grader, because I'm very short. At least a few dozen. I'm very angry. At least a few dozen. Savage. You don't feel bad hitting little kids? Well, they started it. If they don't want to get hit, they shouldn't attack me.
Noelle looks a bit left out by this conversation.
Why just Dia? How come you're not asking me? Because I already know the answer for you. 0. It's true. You're a weakling. How rude! Noelle, let's arm wrestle. I want to show Akarsha. She hasn't seen this. I don't want to. I always lose. I'll let you use both hands this time.
Noelle makes a face. Reluctantly, she clasps both her hands on Dia's, so it's sandwiched in between hers.
Ooh. 3, 2, 1.
Noelle strains against Dia's grip with all her might. Dia's arm still hasn't budged an inch. With her free hand, Dia casually continues to eat fried rice.
You stop that! Akarsha, what do you think of the weather today? Stop toying with me! If I did that, I'd break your wrist. You know what I mean!
Dia pins Noelle's arm to the table as gently as possible.
Dang, this is like some Fox and the Hound shit. Normally the scrawny nerds herd together so jocks like Dia don't stuff them into trash cans. How did you two even end up friends? Don't remember. I thought I was gonna sneeze. You don't remember? You were always just there by default. That is not what happened. You had one bad ear, so you had a lot of trouble making sense of what anyone was saying. You'd just play wall ball against yourself or run laps on the track. That sounds about right. One day, someone brought in Krispy Kreme donuts for their birthday. I didn't like donuts, so I... You don't like donuts? I don't like donuts. They're disgusting. Disagree. Her taste buds are broken. Anyway, I gave mine to you, and in exchange, I received your undying and completely unwanted loyalty. You followed me around everywhere. You were a major inconvenience. I don't remember any of this. How do you not remember? You were so extreme. Whenever the teachers tried to separate us, you'd start crying. I seriously don't remember any of this. It's probably because your birthday's in November. You're almost a full year younger than me. A year is a big gap when you're 5. True. I was probably like a toddler. I'm sorry. I forgive you. That's hella kawaii. Never use that phrase again. What phrase? You know what phrase. Oh, what kind of voice do you have? Excuse me. She's talking to me. No, go away.
Dia looks wildly around for Noelle or Akarsha to help her, but they're both already gone ahead in the classroom.
I remember you. You were... What is she saying? I've never met her in my life. New clubs are... interests... Crap. Can't really make out the words. I'll just nod at appropriate times. We're collecting signatures to approved.
The stranger hands Dia a clipboard with a signature sheet on it.
What is this? Don't sign the paper. Because we saw the gay marriage protesters. I don't want to sign the paper. Bye.
Dia walks away in the middle of the conversation. She quickly enters the classroom before the girl can stop her. Inside, Akarsha and Noelle are playing cards.
Time to reveal your hand in 3, 2, 1.
Noelle and Akarsha flip their cards over.
Why is there a Yu-Gi-Oh card?
Me. Akarsha taps it with her index finger.
This is Exodia, the forbidden one. Think outside the box. Taco Bell. You can't do this!
Akarsha reaches across the desk and takes one of Noelle's cards.
What are you doing? You said you were going to play this normally.
There's no rule in Yu-Gi-Oh saying you can't eat the enemy's cards.
We're playing poker.
There's no rule in poker saying you can't eat the enemy's cards. I love her. What an icon.
Class starts.
Class starts. This concludes Noelle and Akarsha's daily afternoon struggle. Noelle and Akarsha seem like they hate each other. Why are they friends?
Alright, just one more period before the day's over.
Looking flushed, Noelle wipes sweat off her brow.
Why is it so hot?
Because I'm here.
You shut up!
My heart is exploding, my lungs are without air, my blood is boiling, my body is shaking, and tears are running down my face. Noelle is unsteadily grasping the side of a bench for support.
What are you doing? I feel extremely dizzy all of a sudden. As a precaution, I will remain stationary until the symptoms...
Dia grabs her as she collapses.
Her entire body is burning up. She must have a fever. We'll take you to the nurse's office, dude. Oh, we'll take you to the nurse's office, dude. No! Don't you dare! I need to go to next period. Attendance is 20% of my grade in gym class.
Missing one day can't hurt. Gym's like a freebie anyway.
No, you don't understand. It's my worst subject. I can't afford to lose any more points when my mile time is 18 minutes every week.
Oh, me.
So slow? What the? Don't make that face at me. I'm not you,
Noelle launches into a sneezing fit.
Gym's not even math or science. Is that big of a deal? It'll still ruin her GPA and valedictorian status. Her parents will yell at her and be really mean. What do we do? If she gets a B because we took her to the nurse's office, it'll destroy her. But she's in no condition to be working out either. She can't even stand without me holding her up. Let's use our heads. There's gotta be a way out of this. Like what? Like... If a meteor hits Earth right now,
no one will mind if Noelle skips gym class.
Brilliant. If the world ends, we're saved. Even canceling school will be easier. Hold that thought! School's canceled. School's canceled right now. Snow day? But there's no snow. Then how? As long as we make it so that no one goes to class, we win. Pull the fire alarm.
Akarsha is clearly going down some weird line of reasoning.
Jude, I've got it! Dia, you stay with Noelle while I, do some stuff. What stuff? You're not gonna like it. Before I tell you, you gotta promise not to get mad. What? Well, promise. I promise not to get mad. Okay. Dia, but what if it's something insane? Then I'll just be annoyed internally? I knew I could count on you. A true homie. What about you, Frenchman? I can't promise not to get mad. Just tell us already. Nope. I'm not telling you then. But what about me? I agreed. Heck no. I know how it is with you two. If I tell you, you'll tell Noelle as soon as I'm gone. Damn, that's true. Adios, amigos. She's gonna pull the fire alarm. I already know it. I'm gonna call it. Wait, where are you going? Shrek Swamp. Donald Trump's ass? No, I'm just kidding.
Akarsha left.
You have a bad feeling about this? Me too. Why does everything have to be some kind of weird mind game with her? It's exhausting. She sounds so weak. She should rest on the bench.
Dia sits, then lays Noelle down so her head is resting on her lap.
Nothing we can do now but wait. Do we really have to do this? This is embarrassing. Oh, come on. I've seen you throw up in a trash can at Happy Fish Swim School because you were so bad at swimming that you inhaled half a gallon of water. Compared to that, this is like a 3. But this is different. This right now is unnecessary. Your thighs are so muscular that I feel like I'm resting my head on a rock. Thanks for the compliment. It wasn't a compliment. How mean. No, we definitely have to do this. Let's feel her forehead.
Dia presses her hand to Noelle's forehead.
It's hot. Hotter than my own forehead? Studies show that people who try to diagnose fever by touch significantly overestimate the incidence of fever, sometimes by as much as 40%. Oh, never mind then. I want to talk to her. Also, the door says big. Let's do this. Would you eat a tiny 2-inch tall man for $100 million? I bet she's gonna say, of course not, that's illegal. Of course not, that's homicide, which is illegal. What is this, some dumb Akarsha question? Yeah. Did you know that in ancient China they slept on rock pillows? I saw on Discovery Channel. This isn't making me feel any better. You're going back to your ancient roots. I don't want to go back to my ancient roots. Let's tell her to get into shape. Get into shape. I thought she was just going to say that. That's the whole, little option. Get into shape. That's it. Even ignoring your gym class grade, the way you are right now is just bad. You're like that Life Alert commercial. I've fallen and I can't get up. I know. Then why don't you do something? What if there's a zombie apocalypse and I get bitten first? How are you going to survive? I can't help it. I don't have any time to work out. I can barely even keep up with my schedule as is. That's just an excuse. She'd be able to figure something out if her heart was in it. If only there was a way to get Noelle to enjoy exercising. Oh, they're all gonna go on to softball team. How long do we have till class starts? About 2 minutes. Maybe you should head to class. You'll be tardy.
Anyone who uses the word tardy can stop. Please stop.
No, it's fine. I run fast.
Suddenly, Noelle tries to sit up. Her abs are too weak, though, so she fails and flops back down.
What are you doing? Becoming a fish. I just had a great idea! You know how on Valentine's Day you can pay the school to deliver roses to someone? Oh, like in middle school? You could have them secretly send your crush candygrams for $5. Yes, like that! Except here, we're more mature, so it's flowers. We should send a Karsha one with the message from your secret... Oh, I had to burp. From your secret admirer. Imagine how confused she'll be. And we could tease her relentlessly about it. It'll be hilarious. Okay, that is pretty funny. It's not even that mean, because she'll get free flowers out of it. The secret admirer part is the best. She'll drive herself nuts trying to figure out who it is. Alternatively, we can sign it with really common initials like KC. She'll look up every guy with those initials at this school. And that's good too. I can't decide if it's funnier to have her conclude it's a random person or for her to be constantly suspicious of everyone. Maybe we can do this every year. Like a tradition. Oh my god. You're a genius. The first 2 years, we don't give her any clues. And then junior year, add the initials and encourage her to jump to the wrong conclusions. That way, we'll get to see both.
Noelle is in such a good mood that she lets out a creepy, evil laugh.
We can also make the message a cipher, so she has to solve it. If you put too much math on it, she'll know it's you. Ciphers aren't math. If you have to explain to me what it is, she'll know it's you. Fair enough. How much do the roses cost? Probably around $12. $12? That's $6 per person. I don't really want to spend that much on a joke. Especially if it's annual. It'd be $48 in all. We could split the cost between more people, so it's more reasonable. But we don't have any other friends who would appreciate it. You're right. Never mind. Just forget it then.
Noelle looks immensely disappointed.
Come on, you're not gonna... Oh my god, what was that? I told you, they're gonna pull the fire alarm!
Someone hacked the fire alarms to play the Super Mario Bros. Theme.
Almost gave me a heart attack.
Me too, girl!
Oh god.
Students come flooding out of the classrooms. They all look really glad for an excuse to leave.
Everyone is evacuating to the field like they're supposed to. Can you walk? Yeah.
Dia catches Noelle as she pitches forward again.
Nope. Oh, thank god. That was really loud.
Dia gives Noelle a piggyback ride to the field.
The entire school's out here now. Sup, homies? You! I can't believe you've done this! I ought to report you to the authorities! But you won't. What, you think I won't just because we're fellow acquaintances? Fellow acquaintances? She was totally about to say friends. I was not! Admit it. Friends, friends, friends. I hate you more than is physically possible right now. Ah, come on. What did you want me to do? Travel back in time and change Chinese culture to not see academic achievement as moral failure? The one who's getting saved doesn't get to complain. You broke the law! How can I not complain? Is anyone on this earth truly innocent? And with that question, I will leave this episode here. I'm not sure if I'm going to do more episodes of this. I probably will, but I'm really busy right now with swimming, so it might be a little while before I can get the next episode up, but I will probably have another episode with it out. And with that, I will see you in the next video. Bye. Why am I trying to sound like Jacksepticeye? I'm not Jacksepticeye. I'll see you in a video. Or in the world. I don't know. Bye!